We are back, people, in the hood. Yep, definite hood here, like the most dangerous part of central London. As you can see, all these tourists really apprehensive about being pickpocketed, mugged, robbed, etc, etc. It's annoying. I was going to start the video at the top of the stairs, but there's a busker, not our beloved busker, the musical type of busker, playing a pop song, which would equal copyright. But I want to share the spectacular blue skies, folks. I mean, look at this. See, look, this guy travelled all the way from wherever he travelled from just to get a picture with the magnificent fountains here in Trafalgar Square, and everything is looking lovely and lush and green and summery. I mean, it really is all around. Happy tourists, happy visitors, happy Londoners, happy everyone. See, this is why the British economy is falling apart slowly. Nobody wants to work; they just want to sit on the on and around the lions here at Trafalgar Square. I mean, they are rather magnificent. I think anyone would agree with that. Look, how's that for a cute family picture? Sweet. Oh, sorry, bro. All through his picture. Okay, let's get across, guys, to where we're going. I'm reasonably certain that one or two of you might be able to guess our destination today. It's a place I've been to a couple of times recently, and I'm going to try and get there without requiring an ambulance. It's a pity, actually. There's a very, very interesting group of performers doing a Garson demonstration, a silent Garson demonstration in Trafalgar Square. They're in very unusual contorted positions, but they're not moving. There's no music, there's no animation, they're completely static. But that surprised me because they're in some positions which, I mean, I've tried them. Okay, I'm not going to tell you which book I found those positions in. You can probably guess, but wow, not easy. These are the sort of numbers of tourists and tour groups that are currently flooding in and around London. In other words, it's a teeny bit on the busy side, people. Let me cut across, cut through. Excuse me, bro. Okay, right, a little bit of space. Nice and chilled environment though. Lovely and warm, guys. Single top, very light shell. It's about 16-17 degrees, which in British terms is about 35 wherever you are. Yeah, this equals a hot day here in the land of rain, mist and fog. Now, what does that mean in terms of what's going on at Horseguards today? Well, I mean, your trusty reporter on the ground is about to find out. Somebody almost got knocked over. I don't know if we'll get the same horses that were there yesterday. There's a very good chance that we'll see Tennyson again, and I'm kind of secretly hoping that he will be back out. Why? Because, as a lot of you correctly pointed out in yesterday's video, part 2, the French video, the lovely Tennyson, what a day, St George's Day 2024. Sweet. Yeah, the lovely Tennyson was a member of Steve McQueen's little circle that took part in the Great Escape last week. And more importantly, there have been a few updates from the army, posted on the BBC and elsewhere, that all of the horses are doing well. The only horse that's still questionable in terms of whether it will return to duty is Vida, the trumpeter's grey. The other three apparently doing pretty well, which is extraordinary when you think about it. Platinum Move. That's the kind of removal company I want to move my home to a new home if I ever get rich enough to afford them. I bet Platinum Move has platinum prices. So it's pretty busy here, actually. Bearing in mind we are on a weekday that is not a guard change day. So the usual palace flood will not be occurring this morning. because there's no guard change at Buckingham Palace. Now it's very, very, very unusual that I'm here on a day that doesn't involve a regimental changeover. However, it's good to mix things up occasionally, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't do any harm. I'm hoping the rather peculiar horse whisperer that we stumbled upon yesterday is not going to be here today. Now, we're not terribly far off the horses changing over, and I see that as being a positive as well. Why? Because if Tennyson isn't here at the moment, he might well be back soon. I remember this one from yesterday, but my mind is like a sieve, people, as we know. Verbius, maybe. Anyway, troopers actually coming out to open up the boxes already. That was speedy. Very speedy. There. Right. Anything interesting? Wait, no. It's packed up there. I mean, they've got to be. I'm hoping it'll be busier this afternoon, though.
We have American came here and from Canada. Yeah. He's looking with us. You, me, Oscar.
Oh wait, you mean like a good, friendly person, or somebody that wants to hurt all of us?
They just came here just to look us like a personal.
Okay, interesting.
So basically they look at you as well, but they give me as well like this.
What is it? A disposable rain poncho with a Canadian flag. I mean, everyone's going to think you're Canadian if you wear that.
Souvenir, no?
Oscar been here yet today? No. Not there yet, no.
Just said to me like, just say to Oscar or John.
That we need to work harder, alright? That we need to be here 7 days a week for at least 6 hours every day. That video yesterday of the guy just walking there, I mean, Oscar's little video of the guy.
Even the horse is there. Even the horse is there.
The horse is there, the guard. In fact, it was this guard.
You're going to shout at me?
Yeah, it was this guard that was there on the horse yesterday. Problem is, he hasn't got too much room to turn around when he's wearing the cuirass, so that little midget guy, zoom me in. Oh. I'm not sure why the Lance Corporal of Horse here in his camos is pushing. He's physically pushing the horse back into the box, one-handed. He's like, horsey, get back in there now. Bingo, bingo. Guard's looking reasonably populated. I'm not sure exactly. I thought I'd come to the other side. One-handed horseman over there. He's like, get back in there to the horse. Pushed it hard and boom. Interesting. I'm not sure why he would have chosen to do that, but there's obviously a reason. Mentioned something about a camera. So I guess we might find out when the horses change over. Maybe not. Don't really surprise folks that we've got a lot of people still wearing bobble hats. This is not bobble hat weather. To give you an example, most people are dressed like this fella here. Short sleeves, sunny type hat. If it's noon, I'm pretty sure we've got a double changeover. Actually, it's 6 minutes too. The horse is listening to us. Look, he's not looking, but is a twitching. There's blue skies, everybody, in the distance past the horse. Beautiful, eh? Really lovely. Apologies for that guy screaming into his phone right next to the camera. But lovely, 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 lovely light for these scenes, folks. Look, Union flags, got red buses, beautiful blue skies, happy tourists, horses. It's all there. And hopefully, might get a glimpse of that super shiny, there it is, super shiny sword. It's a bit of a tongue twister, wasn't it? A super shiny sword. I almost said shord. If we can't get a glow on the sword, folks, there's always other places we can get a nice bit of a shine. Reminds me of when I was playing snooker on Friday. I'm not going to bother about going or pushing away to the front of both ends for horses that will be gone in 5 minutes. I'm sure the two we're looking at now were also on yesterday. I just can't remember which two they are. But I will definitely ID the two new ones when they come out in a few minutes. Everyone's standing back
Listo.
quite respectfully.
Fuego. Muchas gracias, joven. Ahí está.
Échame una
Me
con tu móvil.
das de pedir tú,
Vale,
tío.
luego te la paso. Cuando esté me lo dices.
Ya estoy.
3, 2, 1, ok. Luego la pongo en el grupo.
Sí, perfecto.
That sums it up, everybody. You just heard it there. Sí, perfecto. 100%.
Lo había pensado hoy, pero hoy no, ayer.
I'm not sure if he was talking about my haircut or about the horse, but yeah, sí, perfecto.
La batería es esta que carga. Eso siempre me alcanzará para todo.
Who is up next? Deciding which side to stand on, folks. I'm going to keep an eye. It's going to depend on whether the gatesman's left his post to go to the tunnel or not. If he's in the tunnel, we've got... Actually, I'm pretty sure this is... no, it's not Trinity. I thought it was Trinity for a second. It's not. It's also not Tennyson. Let's get back to the other briefly so we can get the other horse on the camera. Forelock is covering the horse's head, so I really can't tell at this point if it's Tennyson. Actually, wait, let's have a quick look, guys. Let me quickly ID the horse while we've still got a few minutes. One second.
Of course, slowly. Yeah.
We are looking at... Oh, hold on a second, everybody. How glad am I that I stumbled down this end? It's another new one. This horse, if he wants to look at us, we'll see. Hello. That's it. Welcome back. Praetorian, everybody. This absolutely beautiful horse. Very elegant looking face, actually. Did we ever see this one before? It's not one that I remember, certainly not recently. But definitely 100% confirmed as being Praetorian. Incidentally, I've just noticed a new addition here. Others will point it out, you will see it in videos, so I'm not doing any disservice to the military or the security of the place to point it out. I don't need to refer to it, but you see the thing that's hanging above the guard's head, just behind him, hanging down behind his head. They've now got 360-degree vision in the box. Brilliant. Part of the security upgrades, I guess, that were happening since Christmas. Didn't notice if it's in the other box, but it's definitely in this box, and that explains why the Lance Corporal of Horse was out speaking to the trooper. Yeah. Wow. There we are. That would be a more exciting view, folks, than even my camera. However, I'm reasonably certain that CCTV, or whatever it is not 4K. But what a view that would give, in the guard room, over the boxman's head out onto the street, as well as back into the yard. That must be a brilliant viewpoint. Anyway, yeah, Praetorian. How's about that? What a beauty. Got a couple of troopers actually that are out and about today. What are they going to do? Get everybody behind the bollards, I think. Unusual to have a pair. Oh, they're opening the front gates. Ta-da! Now, I wonder if they have less place than usual. It's very unusual to have a pair of troopers out. Oh, he's on that, look, behind the bollard. So everybody. Oh, an absolute Fruit Loop behind us. Here he is, look. Yeah, I don't think he was able to speak to his dealer this morning, so he's jonesing big time. Okay, so I was going to go inside, wasn't I, into the yard, but you know what? I'm so excited that we spotted Praetorian. I'm going to stay here because I'm right in front of him. He's a beauty, and more importantly, he's just about to leave. So, look, it's my horse, Praetorian. Oh, hold on, this casual bro behind the horse. Is he coming through? Is he? Nope. I mean, after yesterday, any of you that didn't see that teeny weeny little video of the guy casually strolling into the box past the horse. Watch it, folks. Huh? The trooper's going to lose his temper in a minute. Look, completely in space. Look, tourists. Oh, interesting. He came up inside the six. The guards in. Kept behind the bollard. Classic. Listen to the little goon speaking Russian behind me. He politely approached him and said, "Sir, can't just get behind the bollard." In other words, get lost. Oh, wait, is he going to come back for another try? That's Jeffrey, everybody from Idaho on the left. Oh, no, he's given up. He's had it. Okay, Lance Corporal looking rather splendid. Oh, who have we got here then? Ah, everybody, this is the horse that was here yesterday. Well, we only got half of the hoof number. She was asking his colleague, all good. Meanwhile, dismount is going on in the yard. And I did ID this horse yesterday, remarkably, everybody. That has been Tennyson. I stand by that ID. Tennyson is back, which is extraordinary good timing. Now, I don't know if he's going to be in the same mood as yesterday. In other words, tourist phobic, but I guess we'll find out shortly. Let's see what happens to Jeffrey from Idaho in a second when he attempts to speak to the guard again. I think if the guard doesn't fight him this time, he's going to make an official complaint. He looks disgusted, look. Oh, a shake by the horsey. I think he briefly recalled what happened when he ran away last week. Wait, it's Andre the Giant, guys. Didn't he used to wrestle? I remember him wrestling for the WWF with Hulk Hogan. Who's next? That's it, a little look up at the guard, lovingly. Will you marry me, sir? Okay, here come the Ruskis we were listening to a minute ago. Красивый, да? Очень. Meanwhile, we've got tourists that have paused mid-walk for everybody taking their pictures. They're like, "Paydion tуда, davai," which means, "Hey, let's go that way." It's like, it's my horse. It's for her grandchildren. They're like, "Granny, don't be a liar, it's not." Damn, it's about to start getting flow with bro. Look at it. What the hell just happened? Where did they all come from? We've been hearing a lot, everybody, about these migrant dinghies recently. What you didn't know is the sheer numbers. Look, I don't know which beach they landed on. Dover, maybe Eastbourne, something like that. Oh, somebody just dropped half of their rucksack on the floor. Meanwhile, Lady Pink Hair over here is trying to get a picture without all of these little minions.
Hello,
Wow. Wait, did that French kid just say we're not minions? And the police officer trying to squeeze out. Oh, everybody, Brutus is back. I'm going to leave my post because it's beautiful Brutus. Look. Ooh. Look at Brutus. Brutus. I love you, Brutus. Oh, he didn't want to talk to me. The officer gave a little wave, I think he heard me pretending to cry about Brutus. Brutus is so beautiful. One day I'm going to run after him, guys, and jump on his back and film the journey back to the police stables. Even if it means getting arrested. In search of Brutus is what we're going to title that video. Right, who's up next? Purple hair, purple and pink day, guys.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, I hope the microphone picks up. Did the little French kid say we're not minions? He definitely said some things other than minions. But that said, if you were a minion, you would deny being a minion, wouldn't you? Oh, wait, we've got wizards. Look. Mini wizards with their wands. Are they going to cast a spell on the king's horse? Or are they here to cast a spell on the tourists to make them behave? Especially Lacoste bro here on the right. He's like, take the picture quick, I've got my tennis lesson in 20 minutes. Andre Agassi's not going to wait for me. But oh, look, we're doubling up. Many times, guys, I've said about the idea of introducing tourist dating here at Horseguards. It will work beautifully. Honestly, you arrive, you sign up. First person that's the other side of the horse when you take your picture, that is the person you're going to have a 10-minute mini date with to see if you match, excluding the guard, of course. Oh, very important fellow strolled out. Look, what are these peasants doing here today? Driver, where are you? There goes Tennis Bro. Oh, he's back. In fact, he's decided, you know what, the King's horse is more important than tennis. He might have a point. I think he's at Orale. Is that not Mexican Spanish? Where have I heard that word before? Orale. What does that mean, folks? Okay, so the guy that tried to speak to the guard before has decided to leave us, unfortunately. I was hoping he'd get ignored again for a second time on camera, but sadly not. Let's try and briefly see what's going on in the yard if I can get through the gate. Tourists basically seem to have just frozen there, their feet are glued to the ground. Okay, let's go around them. Pretty chill inside here so far, but it always is, isn't it, until something goes wrong. If something goes wrong. Oh, we've got the lifeguard who had the little situation with the Frenchy boy yesterday. Exposure on this guy's face, classic. We'll be keeping a close eye on this fellow as he does his rounds today, everybody. Hopefully, like clockwork on the 15 minutes mark. We'll see. Oh. I'm sorely missing, and I'm hoping we're going to see it return. maybe this weekend or next, are the Blues and Royals standing at the front. It's been a long time since we've had a Blues standing at the front as the Gatesmen used to do in the summer. I'm not sure if that's been completely discontinued for security reasons, but we have a couple of times, but only briefly, seen the Blues at the end of the tunnel, but they're not hanging around for very long. I'll try and find out whether that's a new permanent decision or whether it's only temporary. It's not something lifeguards have ever done or will do, but it's a bit of a Blues special. It's one of the things that differentiates the two regiments. Blues and Royals Gatesman spends time in a tunnel at the end of the tunnel. Oh, this bro's trying to talk to the guard. That was the second person who tried today to talk to the guard and got ignored. Oh, hold on, what are they doing? They're setting up a little camera rig. It's not really that difficult to attach your camera to the tripod. Quite a bit of kit there, which means I might get chucked out. One thing the police don't like here is tripods. That said, there's a big difference between still photography and filming with pro kit on a tripod. So let's wait and see. Meanwhile, somebody just snuck himself in past the guard. You saw it, folks. In the corner of your eye. Oh, perfect timing. Someone else coming out. Ah, actually, the Chitsman is the same Chitsman that we had yesterday. Now, I'm actually quite happy about what we've seen here thus far today because... Oh, hold on. Oh. Okay, wow, that's interesting. I don't remember seeing a lot of that recently. The sword being withdrawn from the scabbard and held aloft. Impressive stuff. Very. Okay, so we've got Tennyson that end. We will spend some more time with him shortly. Good to see that he's recovered enough to be here for his second day in a row. So if we've got Tennyson that end, who have we got at this end, people? Let's find out. Tennyson, not venison. 1 second. It's another one that was here yesterday, and I don't even need to actually look at the hoof number. I just need to look at the list. It is... Yeah, this 100% is Verbius, folks. A lot of you are asking how you spell Verbius. 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 And we can see that little mark as we spotted yesterday above his right eye. He's very distinctive. I mean, not many of the horses have a setup like that. Not only has he got one odd coloured hoof, but he's also got 3 socks. Very cute note. It's almost like a genetic mutation that has given him 3 socks with light coloured hooves and 1 hoof that's... Actually, wait though, guys. Are those the natural colours of the hooves, or are the hooves in any way varnished? For example, 1 hoof clearly is very dark. Does that mean it's been varnished or painted? Or would that be the natural colouring of the hoof? Never really thought about that. I mean, the hooves are in super, super nice condition. Very unusual looking horse, this one. Like a sort of little trickle of milk down his forehead. Microblaze, I guess. Quite a chill horse. We didn't see him being pushy with anyone yesterday. He was very, very chill. And his pink mouth matches her pink coat. Oh, there's a guy to my left talking about the runaway horses. We're just talking about the runaway horses. One of them is that horse behind you. Yeah, already like back to normal. Yeah, he's already back in business. Yeah. Sorry?
Get injured when you run away or something, no?
Not this one, no. Luckily, but quite surprising. Fact, this one is Tennyson for some. That was called Tennyson.
Oh, you know the well, yeah.
Yeah, this one's Verbius. No. I film here a lot. But yeah, that's one of the ones that ran away. The white one, the grey that you see with all the blood, that's the one that's still not completely back to normal, but getting better. They'll be fine. Two of the troopers, ladies and gents, are still in hospital. However, do not fear. They're going to be fine. They'll be discharged shortly. No one has got serious injuries. No one is leaving the regiment. No one is failing to return to duty. The only uncertainty at this moment is Vida. And the only reason that that's uncertain is that Vida did undergo quite an extensive operation and lost an awful lot of blood from that very, very deep gash. So all of the horses, except Vida, are fine. Okay? That's the good news. Oh, that's it. Careful, bro. He's going to munch a little kid's turnip head. I wonder what the horses think of little kids being held up, because I guess a small child's head is kind of the same size as an apple or an onion or a turnip or something. Right, here comes, as promised. Oh, damn it, all happening at the same time. Look at this. Got these three beauties. Exactly, oh wow, look at this one. Near side, beautiful horse. Oh, huge horse. And a mini one at the back, look. This one's almost pony size compared to the other two. The dapple grey. We kind of almost missed the gatesman, but not entirely, folks. The bollards are down today, which makes it difficult for people to guess where they're supposed to stand. He's like, bro, he's tall. You see that look on her face when he walked by. I mean, he is tall, so it's not really surprising that people are somewhat aghast. Okay, we'll try and squeeze ourselves back in. Oopsie. Back with Tennyson, who's chilling, like really having a nice afternoon here. He is a cheeky little nipper though, we saw yesterday. Notice when the ears go back, he doesn't like being overly fondled, which is unusual. I mean, most of the horses here are pretty chill about it, and Monty couldn't give a damn if like 2 hands or 200 hands. Oh, Jeff's back. He's returned. Let's see if he asks the guard this time. I think he's probably here as part of a camera club. Okay, let's get ourselves right in the front. Ta-da. Oh, they're back. Or she's sticking her tongue out, catching flies maybe. People seem very interested in the architecture in the yard today, which is a pleasant thing to see to. That cheeky little scoundrel, you all know him, just to give us a little smile as he came through the gate. Oh. It's good actually that Tennyson's not being too bothered, because he really doesn't like it. We saw that yesterday. I know the main focus of it was the Frenchies, but we saw a lot of Tennyson shoving tourists out of the way. I don't think we're going to end up with a situation like that today, because, as I mentioned earlier, we don't have a guard change or regimental changeover. Guard change at the palace or regimental changeover here at horseguards. That keeps numbers substantial, but not burdensome. In other words, perfect number of people today. No pushing, no shoving. Everyone get their picture. And the horse is not overwhelmed. I can see something potentially being done at the weekends, folks, if we end up with the kind of numbers we've been seeing recently on Saturdays. If that continues and exponentially increases as we go into the summer, I could definitely see some sort of, I wouldn't say barriering, but perhaps a little bit stricter with making sure people are way behind the bollards, because ultimately the council are going to get involved, because if there are so many people here that they spill onto the public highway, road behind me, from the pavement, that's going to become a potential hazard. Guess we'll find out. Tomorrow's the first of a new month, and that is a very good thing. That means we're into the final stretch, folks, before military season proper begins. And after that, the King's Royal Horse Artillery will be here. So we've got a lot to look forward to on this channel. I will do my best to be out here as much as possible whilst the King's Troop are here. Not quite daily, but not far off. I thought he was going hiking up Mount Everest. Tennison's super chill when there's not a lot of people getting on his nerves. Yes, you are a beauty, you know you are. Over to Thurbius plus Taurus. Hold on, wait, let's try and go round to the right in the front. That way we capture events of both sides. Oh. Hello, horse. Who's up next? Oh, I thought he was about to propose then, look. Wherefore art thou? Who's next? Okay, Sleeping Potato is next. He's like, Mum, for goodness sake, I just fell asleep. Oh, actually, I've just realised why everybody quickly moved away. The horse did a you-know-what. And, ooh, it's leaking onto the street. What a stench. Wow. Good Lord. Oh, yes, maybe mind the kid's head. Oh, it's just like, get out of my personal space, look.
Are you John from London City Walks?
I am, yeah.
I'm Milan from Paris. How are you?
Very good.
So you're back here?
I am back here, and remarkably, I'm never ever here this day of the week. So good timing. Very good timing.
So lucky that I randomly flew to London yesterday, and so.
But random, it wasn't planned. You just
No,
decided to.
totally unplanned. I was at home, supposed to stay, and 2 hours later, okay. My favorite guard is on duty. Okay, let's go to
Oh,
London.
which is your favourite?
The one standing here, the hour before.
Ah,
And
the one
I
that's
brought
just
a-
finished.
Yes, and I bought a gift for him, and I don't know why I keep passing.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. I've never actually seen somebody try to hand over a gift to the guard when you're on duty. Instinctively, I think he'll ignore you. Not, I think he'll ignore you instinctively because he doesn't know what it is or who you are. However, if he does, I would then ask the police if you can leave it.
I think it's not stupid and he does. I think it is.
Yeah. Do you think that he'll accept it?
That's another point. That's another thing. I don't know if he will accept. It's just it's a bear, stuffed animal with an Eiffel Tower. So that's all I found at the airport at the latest moment. I didn't.
The problem is he doesn't know what it is or what might be inside of it. You see, no offense, but it could be something that is. I'm not going to say it on my video, but you know what I mean. It could be something dangerous
Yes, because
to the
it's
horse or the
military.
trooper. Yeah.
No,
So-
I would not give it in front. I would not give it in front of him. But just to give to somebody working here to pass. You know what I mean?
I mean, you could personally, if I were going to come here and
I
try and
can
give
open
something.
and show it's not a dangerous item.
Yeah, I would either ask the police what they think you should do with it, or when they come out, when the troopers come out to open up the boxes, maybe ask one of the troopers in camos, like, I have a gift for, one of the boxmen, are you able to pass it on? I have no idea whether they'll accept it. It's a 50-50.
Yes, I know it's because it's military, it's very strict.
But that said, if you say I'm from a friendly country, i.e. France,
We have not been always friends, but this is history.
that we've done pretty well in the last 150 years overall. I like the way you're just like, hey, I woke up, decided to come from Paris straight
Because
to
I
London.
sometimes connect too much, but I'm not as frequent as I used to be on the streaming, because sometimes people commenting not interesting, sometimes
Yeah.
childish, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Whereas no longer keen on that. And this guard left during 1 hour. And so one day, it was yesterday, I connected randomly on TikTok, so Buska, and Buska said, oh, Mia, your favorite soldier is back. Oh, really? So I said, okay.
It's true actually, yeah, the
So
boxman at this end that was here
My
yesterday.
last time in London was 1 year ago.
Wow. Not a lot has changed except for the new signs. The signs would have been are different now.
I saw on the video,
Yeah.
don't touch the reins. So I think people are more disciplined now.
Very much so actually. It's been the best thing that they've done here probably in the last 50 plus years, adding that line to the bottom. It's worked. It's really worked. But yeah, you're just like me. Sometimes I wake up and I think, you know what? I would like to be having breakfast or whatever in Montmartre and just go. It's so convenient to travel between Paris, London. I'm guessing you took Eurostar, yeah?
No, I'm working at Air France, so I flew. So 40 minutes flight.
To be honest, the flight's quick, but
Because
getting to
I'm
Heathrow and everything else.
I'm working at Paris Airport.
Yeah.
And so London or Great Britain are the flights we deal with here. This is they depart from our terminal. So I was checked in and boarded by my colleagues. It was nice.
Oh wow! So if, for example, you met an English guy and got married, does that mean that he'd get free flights?
No, there's nothing free.
Oh, damn it, okay.
But discounted anyway.
Discounted. Okay, that's something to bear in mind. Yeah, I mean, I do like Paris a lot. So
For instance, on the standby status, only take the plane if there are seats available. That's the most interesting price. I paid 35 euros
oh wow!
from Paris to London.
I mean, even the cheapest Eurostar ticket now is
but you're on
150.
the waiting list. You take the plane only if seats are available.
Yeah.
And for the return, so I paid 55 euros because I wanted a confirmed seat, but only for staff conditions. But I know I will be confirmed.
Yeah, that's good value. Yeah, I can understand why.
But the prices increase when I want to fly back to my hometown, Montpellier, in southern France.
Oh, you're from Montpellier?
Yes.
One of the most beautiful cities in France for sure. Yeah, I think it is as an English guy. I love Montpellier. Yeah, Montpellier and
Did you been
Tours. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm going to say that this is Verbius, by the way, that we've got in front of us. This horse is Verbius. Verbius. And the other one is Tennyson. The other one, Tennyson's one of the ones that ran away last week. It's already,
This one?
yeah.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah, already back on duty, which is remarkable. But a good thing to see, eh?
Was it the horses that was bleeding?
No.
It's not
This
the one that
horse.
hit.
No, it's not the one that was.
That hit
I
the
mean,
bus.
there were two that were shown sort of running through London. Neither of them, the grey or the dark one, were this horse. So this horse had a pretty narrow escape, was captured or recaptured pretty quickly.
Okay.
Hence being back.
The two poor ones are still under veterinary control.
One is out completely fine back at barracks. The other one, still under observation at the veterinary
that's the
hospital.
grey one.
Yeah. That one probably won't come back to service, but I guess we'll find out in time.
Could that have been worse?
I mean, it could have. I mean, they could have, trampled like 5 or 10 people. Could have killed someone. If, God forbid, the horses had trampled and killed somebody, that would have been a major political issue. So it's good that they didn't actually. Very good. But let me know what happens though with you trying to give the gift.
Why didn't they change their way? Because of those cost construction works. So they would have avoided the danger maybe.
So all the time when they take the horses out of Hyde Park Barracks and exercise them, it's Belgravia. Sometimes they get as far as even Leicester Square. That area is notorious for very rich people digging out their basements, having extensions. There's building work all the time.
Okay.
Belgravia, Mayfair, Kensington, Chelsea, all the time. There's always one house being renovated or something similar.
Okay.
So wherever they would
Never
ride the
stops.
horses, there's almost no chance of being able to avoid it. And again, public highway's public highway. It's unfortunate what happened to the horses, but it wasn't the builders' fault. It was just an accident. Happens.
Unfortunately.
I actually noticed in Paris when I was there 2 weeks ago, there are a lot of construction work going on. Mainly, obviously, for the Olympics, but
Yes, that's it.
so clean.
But we French are not happy with that because it's going to be a whole mess.
Yeah,
All the prices are increasing,
I noticed that.
and so we are in a not high living standard. let's
Yeah.
say. And so the social climate is very bad, and so many people want to make strikes, protest during the Olympics. So
Yeah, it's
let's
going to be
avoid
interesting to
Paris at
see,
this time.
isn't it? I'm going to be there again probably in 3 weeks, and then again for Bastille Day, which I'm not looking forward to because it's going to be really hot in July. But
Yes, it depends. Sometimes it can be rainy. It's more or less like in London, so it's 50-50.
yeah, I know it's super temperamental.
Because
This is
I
the
don't know
problem.
how it's going in London, but our spring in Paris is.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah, I
here.
noticed that. In fact, it went from about 7 or 8 degrees all the way up to almost 20 degrees in the space of 2 days when I was
Yes,
there.
that's
And it's annoying because you don't know what to wear when you go out in the morning.
Even my parents in southern France are freezing out. So but normally they're supposed to make barbecues outside.
Yeah, it's very odd this year, 100%. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on you and let me know what
I let
happens.
you work.
I'll finish off this video, but I'm definitely keen to see what happens if you try to give her a gift, because that'll also be a useful thing for other people in the future. I can say on the channel, look, somebody tried to give a gift before and it wasn't accepted.
I randomly got his name.
Don't say it.
But I won't say it.
No, don't.
I will never say it.
I mean, that's good. At least that way you know who you're giving the gift to, if they will accept it. It's got to be a good starting point there.
I didn't know you would be here. So I haven't seen you for ages.
No, I got here about, actually 47 minutes ago,
Okay.
just to shoot this video for today. But also secretly because I was hoping that horse would be back again. He was great
maybe
yesterday.
you know the next horse's name. It's beautiful black.
The one, actually,
The one
wait, I
that was here
didn't.
before. It's such a
I didn't
beautiful
look at it, but I will be able to get it for you when that horse comes back. At that end, we had a new one called
So this
Praetorian.
one is called?
This one is Tennyson right now.
Tennyson,
Before Tennyson was Praetorian, but I didn't look at this one before. As I said, this is Verbius, but the one that will replace this horse shortly, I'll ID for you. How the gatesman towers over the horse
See you
people.
later.
Okay, good luck. Let me know, okay? Alright, thank you. Wow, how lovely, eh? Thank you for stopping and saying hello to me. Contrary to popular belief, because of my Frenchy videos, I am a massive Francophile, as a lot of you regulars will know. Wow, look at this, it's swarming here again. What happened? It was kind of normal a little while ago, and then it just went absolutely mental again. I wonder where everyone just turns up from. What is it with purple and pink coloured hair in London? Is there some kind of event, or...? I see a lot of people, not just on today's video, but generally around in London with purple hair. Is it sort of like a, I don't know, London wine tasting week or something? Everybody's dyeing their hair so they look like a grape, human grapes. Okay, who's up next with Verbius? I will remember, guys, to spend a bit of time with Tennyson before this video is finito. People are in a very good mood today, as am I actually. Nothing better than being able to wear less clothing. Best feeling in the world. Oh, yep, don't worry about the camera, chap. Oh! Gosh, that made me jump actually. Wow. Didn't scare her off though, she didn't even flinch. Right, after this lady, we'll go back to Tennyson. I think for the moment that is about it for the tourists that are waiting to come over. Someone's laughing at me, I'm not sure why. Oh, because she knows she's going to be in the video, that's why. Okay, that's my cue, I think, people. Well, we've got a little bit of a break to move on out. Oops. Unfortunately, it looks like maybe they've decided that Brutus is finally ready, because we caught Brutus on his first ever day, didn't we? Some weeks ago. But he was out and about yesterday. Obviously, he appeared in the video a little bit earlier. So I'm going to guess that the police are happy with him. He's a chill enough horse to be an official Metropolitan Police mounted branch horse on regular duty. So we might, if we're lucky, get to see beautiful, spectacularly unique Brutus quite often in these videos. And I like actually spotting him because he's not like any of the other horses, not even remotely similar to the other horses. The green everywhere, folks. Look how green St James's Park is in the tunnel. See those colours exploding. London really has bloomed super well. And just the right combination of mild weather, rain, but more importantly, lots of sunshine. Okay, back with Tennyson, who's being left alone now, actually. The tourists don't want to go up to him. I don't know why. Even Miss Tattoo Sleeve was too scared. It'll be interesting for me, if I'm still shooting these kind of videos in a decade from now, to look back and see whether or not fashions have changed noticeably. This is why it's such a pity. Could you imagine, folks, if 100 years ago it had been possible for people to be here filming what was happening? Those videos would be treated like absolute historical gold dust. So even a decade from now, looking back will be fun, but if, I hope it will be true, that YouTube manages to survive into the next century, we might end up with some truly spectacular historical footage over all of these dozens of videos here. So this is part of the reason why I try to record them in 4K, because yes, we might end up with 16K by then, but that's not really going to provide us substantially more detail that the human eye is able to perceive. That's the key. It might be technically superior, but it will never look massively technically superior to the human eye. So it's not so for me, I don't think there's much point. I did think about briefly filming everything in 8K when I first started, but what's the point? The guard's got his hand actually quite tight on Tennyson's reins. I'm hoping we will make it in this video. 20. Oh, I'm not sure we will. Let's see, I might have to go over, break my cardinal rule. 70 minutes, we will see. I mean, either way, it doesn't really matter whether or not we're here for the next changeover, because I will be back here tomorrow morning for the regimental handover.
Una mail da Ryanair dal 1 giugno 2024 sarà andata a dire che scendono in aeroporto, sono ancora in vigore.
Everyone's really behaved themselves now and getting good pictures today. Here comes the next lady. Let me declare that bag. Oh wait, I thought she was talking to asking the guards to look at the camera. I'm reasonably certain he wouldn't agree to do that. It's really busy behind me. It's packed. See how many people come up now.
It was all very grand inside the whole very grand building.
He's sticking his tongue out. Oh, sneezed all over my neck. Thank you for that, tourist. Oh wait, look, they're twins. Triplets with mum. Mum looks exactly like the two daughters. Very stylish. I'm going to go with Polish. We're actually not twins. It's very, very, very similar looking. Who's up next? I'm not sure it's actually genuinely having a moment with the horse, or whether it's just purely because the clown photographer is taking, as you can see, flash photography shots, not smart, right in front of the horse. I haven't actually yet though seen Tennyson go for anyone's head, unlike yesterday. Thumbs up. Ta-da. She's like, whoa, what's that? Tennyson Central, folks. We are right in front for the moment. Wrong. Oh, boys actually running into each other in excitement and haste to get in front of the horse for a picture. Wow, ladies are very dressed up today. Okay, gatesman approaching. Ta-da! You can actually have a whisper in the horse's ear without bending down, actually. Definite benefits of being halfway to 7 foot tall. And he's off.
Warte, ich habe Video gemacht, genau mein. Kannst das Video ausschneiden. Ja?
You can probably hear just how busy it is behind me, folks. That's why I've got so many people coming up constantly. Look. The world's most annoying laugh behind us. Sorry, I'm trying to read at the same time trying to talk. The world's most annoying laugh, like a machine gun, right behind us. Let's hope nobody tells her a joke. I don't know why why on earth it suddenly got so busy as well. Most of us staying way back there, which I guess has got to be a positive. What I will do actually, guys, probably, let me see which horse comes out afterward. If the one that isn't known to me at the other end that I didn't bother to look at before is a new one, I might do a part 2. Possibly. We will see. It is pretty busy, but on the whole, most people are they're being pretty well behaved. I don't think we're going to see the kind of weekend drama that we tend to pick up on Fridays, Saturdays, and then sometimes when we're here on Sundays. What are you going to say something? It's a YouTube video. You want to be in it? You can be in it. This side. Yeah? Which country are you from?
Germany.
Oh, you're German. Hey, say something to everyone back in Germany.
Hello. Liebe Grüße von Deutschland.
They're way too shy. She's blushing. Oh, good lord, she's like blushing like crazy. And for a second I thought I knew her, the way she's staring at me. I'm like, hold on. Okay, I got a little bit nervous and then started to blush. Sweet. Okay, couldn't quite get out a coherent sentence in German, which is a shame because we do have a lot of lovely viewers in Germany, folks. That almost made me blush, and I hardly ever blush. Oh, we missed it. She made a super funny face. I cannot for the life of me understand that the kind of selfie generation thing. It's not my generation. I'm a little bit too old for that. But it's still anathema to me. Which might be a good thing, maybe not. I have no idea. Okay, I was going to ask the entire German group if they would like to contribute something to the video before we finish it, but little Miss Tomato is way too embarrassed, which is unfortunate because, you know, I'm a nice guy, no need to be shy. I know the second I turn off the camera, something is going to happen, as it always does. But I guess, folks, if there's a part 2, we'll get to see it. Oh, thank you. Nice guys. Back soon, people. Bye for now.